If you're looking for a beginner program to get strong at home using just a dumbbell and a chair, this step-by-step workout plan is all you need. I'll show you 10 exercises, how to do each one, and recommendations for sets and reps. The first exercise is stand to sit and sit to stand. This exercise is a leg exercise, training our thighs, our hamstrings, and our hips and our buttock. Let's begin by opening up the feet about hips width apart. Make sure your feet are directly underneath your knees to make sure your knees stay safe through this movement. Then elongate your spine, engage your core. Slowly lean forward and press into your feet as you raise your hip off of the chair and eventually go to a full range of motion to a standing position. Once you're in the standing position, we reverse, same thing, as we bend our knees, lower your hips back to the chair, and return. Let's try a few more as we come up and down. As we go through this exercise, through a full range of motion, we're developing quadricep strength by opening up our knee, but by opening up the hip, we're also activating our buttocks and hips. Crucial for overall leg strength and daily activities. Next, if you'd like to progress this move, you can pick up the dumbbell and add load. Same alignment that we assumed before, just hold the weights low to the ground, hinge forward, and elevate up out of the chair. All the way down and all the way up. Again, if you'd like to add weights, same recipe. Try this exercise 3 times a week, 8 to 10 reps at a time. Rest, and then try it again. The next exercise is the single leg hip hinge. This is a great exercise for developing strength through our hips and buttocks. To perform this exercise, transfer your weight to the outer leg holding the dumbbell. Plant your weight firmly down. On the inside leg, close to the chair, bend your knee and put the ball of your foot down. Find your balance. Put your hand on the chair for that extra support. As you elongate your spine and your hip is flexed, as you hinge forward and hinge back, limit your range of motion to make sure that your head stays above your heart. Once you're done with one leg, you can do the other. I recommend doing 8 to 10 repetitions on one leg, then moving to the other side of the chair on the other leg and transfer for another 8 to 10. Let's try a second set of that and try that 3 times a week, and in no time, you're gonna have strong hips and buttocks. The next exercise is the overhead press. The overhead press works our shoulders and our triceps, which is really important for daily activities where we're putting something up on a shelf, reaching, or even getting down. This helps build that overhead strength. So let's talk about how to do the exercise. If you take your dumbbells up and position them right at your jaw, ear line, or above your shoulders, then tuck your elbows into a parallel position, lengthen your spine, take a breath of air, and then push your arms all the way up and out in front of your forehead, and then lower the weights back down. Now it's important to keep the weight slightly in front of your body to avoid any shoulder impingement, which can impair your range of motion. As you push up and come back down, feel your triceps fully engaged and then lower. As you do this exercise, the shoulders are not all that strong compared to other muscles. So I would start with 6 to 8 reps and then give a rest and then try another 6 to 8. If you're picking up a bag of groceries, you're using your biceps. So let's train our biceps. We start with a position on the chair, lengthen your arms down, lengthen your spine, take a big breath of air, and flex your elbows up to a 90-degree angle, and then lengthen your arms all the way down. Make sure your palms are facing inward, flexing up, and then lengthening down. Once you've mastered this 90-degree angle, consider going to a fuller range of motion all the way up to the shoulder, and then all the way down. As you go up, make sure that you go all the way down to a full extension. Once you've mastered the neutral hand position, then reposition your hands outward to an outer facing bicep curl all the way in. Because bicep, bi means 2. So now we're working the second head of the bicep by going all the way up and all the way down. For bicep curls, you want to do 3 sets, and each set do as many reps as you can manage with great form. Bent over rows are great for developing upper back strength, shoulder strength, and great posture. To do this exercise, sit up tall, lengthen your arms beside you with the hand weights, flex forward gently, keeping your spine long. As you contract your arms up, focus on that area behind your shoulder blades and then lengthen down. With each rep, focus on good form and good technique, allowing your spine to remain into that long position. Now, sometimes doing the bent over row, you can get tired, your shoulders begin to roll just a little bit. So for this exercise, 4 to 6 reps are best. Come back into the seated position, realign, take a moment to recover, and then return, and let's do 4 to 6 more reps. Your goal? 20 to 24 reps total. Tricep extensions are great at building strength in your upper arm. To do this exercise, place one hand on the chair to support your lower back, lengthen your spine, hinge at your hip, elevate your elbow up, eyes on the ground, and open your elbow all the way out until you feel your tricep engaged. Then return the hand weight to your rib cage. Lengthen out and in. As you do this exercise, it's important to keep your spine long, to keep your core engaged, and to keep your neck in neutral. For this exercise, we're going to do 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps each side. Calf raises. Calf raises are so important for a variety of different reasons. Well, obviously they build strength in the lower leg, but do you know that the calf is also responsible for helping blood get back to the heart? So let me show you how to get into this exercise. Position your feet directly underneath your knees. Place your weights on top of your knee. Then lift your heels, holding that position for about a second, and then allow your heels to drop back to the floor. Hold and release. That way, you stay in control of the exercise and avoid any momentum or rapid movement. This helps develop strength more powerfully through the muscle itself. Now, the muscles of the calves are very, very dense. And since we use them every day, this muscle, unlike other muscles, recover very quickly. That way, you can do more reps of calves than other muscles of the body. So I recommend shooting for 20 or even 30 reps at a time, and then rest and then do it again. Torso rotations are great for building mobility of the spine and core strength. So to do this exercise, we're going to use one weight. Position the weight right at your chest level, sit up tall, and then rotate through the middle portion of your spine over to one side, and then return to the center and go to the other side. Rotate. Now that counts as 1 rep. Do that again. Over to the right, back to the middle, and to the left. If you notice, as I'm rotating, I'm allowing my head and my neck to follow the line of the hand weight from one side to the other. 1 rep is over to one side, back to the center, and then to the other side. That's a complete rep. You want to go 10 full reps and build up to 3 sets. Lateral raises are great for building strength in your upper back and your shoulders. To do this exercise, from a seated position, come to the edge of your chair and lengthen your arms with your hand weights out to your side. Lengthen your spine first, prepare your core, and from this position, make sure your elbows are just slightly bent. Once you're in the starting position, elevate your arms to the horizontal position, right out to the side, and then lower your arms back down. As you go through this exercise, keep your head forward, your neck in alignment, and keep your breath rhythmical. You want to make sure to stop the exercise at the shoulder and go no higher. If you go higher, that creates shoulder impingement, which can create an injury. For lateral raises, try doing 8 to 10 reps at a time. Rest a moment, and then try another set of 8 to 10. If you can do 3 sets in a workout, that's what you want. The bent over fly is a great exercise at developing upper back strength, shoulder strength, and it also improves your posture so you can move more confidently throughout your day. Now, to do this exercise, I have moved to a lighter weight because this is a long lever movement and it requires more control. So as I lengthen my arms down beside my body, hinging forward, my eyes and my neck looking downward, keeping my spine long, flexing my elbows slightly, laterally raising the arms out to the side. There's the peak of the exercise, and then coming down and in. So lift upward and downward for 1 full rep. Elevating up. Each and every rep, you're gonna feel this in your upper back and shoulder. For the bent over fly, try 8 to 10 reps at a time, building up to 3 sets.